People are not mind readers, so stop acting that way. So, having someone disagree with you does not mean that you are wrong. It just means they have a different perspective. Healthy relationships require uncomfortable conversations. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're already part of the tribe. Today we're going to talk about 5 things to stop expecting from others. Stop expecting others to know what you want without communicating it. Communication, it's literally key. It is everything. Stop expecting others to know what it is that you want. How? How could they know what you want or expect or crave or have been missing for a while if you don't voice it, if you don't use your voice to communicate what's happening inside, whatever it is that you're thinking, whatever it is that you're missing? People are not mind readers, so stop acting that way. Stop. You're making this person, all these people lives miserable trying to figure you out. Stop making it more difficult than what it is and what it needs to be. This applies to any and every relationship. In a friendship, you have to be able to voice what it is that you want, what is it that you don't want, what is it that you don't like, what is it that makes you feel uncomfortable. Also, in a relationship with your partner, a romantic relationship, you have to be able to voice what is it that's missing, what is it that makes you feel uncomfortable, what is it that makes you feel bad, what is it that makes you feel less of you. Any and every topic, especially sex, you have to be able to speak and say what is it that you want, what feels good to you, what doesn't feel good to you. You have to create this dialogue. Healthy relationships require uncomfortable conversations, and half of the time you have to initiate the conversation when it has to do about you. Stop expecting others to always agree with you. If there is someone in your life that is always agreeing with you, that always agrees with you, that doesn't necessarily mean that they actually, literally, and genuinely agrees with you. It could possibly mean that it's easier to say, yes, you're right, and agree with you all the time, because perhaps they feel afraid that if they do say the contrary, or they do express their feelings and say exactly how they feel, then you may not take it in a good way. You may take it offensively. If you expect someone or people around you to always agree with you, then you're being selfish. You're being closed-minded, because you don't want to hear someone else's actual point of view, right? You just want approval. You just want to feel good about yourself. You just want to always be right. Remember this though, having someone disagree with you does not mean that you are wrong. It just means they have a different perspective, a different opinion on whatever it is that you're talking about. Stop expecting for people to always like you. And I'm sure you heard this term many, many times. Not everybody likes peaches. Right? It is true. Not everyone is going to like you. That is the easiest way to say that. Not everyone is going to like you. Not everyone is going to always like you either. It goes both ways. For the people around you to always like you, come on, let's be serious. There are moments where, someone becomes too annoying, you get tired of being around them, you need a break from people, and that's totally okay, and they're entitled to. In general, meeting new people, not everyone is going to like you. Some people will like you. Some people will love you. Some people will not stand the sight of you. That's life. It is life. Life is messy, right? Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have done something to this person. That doesn't necessarily mean you have done something to cause this feeling about you in someone else. Have you ever met someone that finally confesses to you that they did not like you when they first met you, right? It happens. This happens a lot. So be okay with how other people feel about you. How they feel about you has nothing to do with you. Stop expecting others to be your one and only source of happiness, or be your source of happiness. Once you have placed your happiness onto someone else or something else, anything external to you, you have lost your power. Lost it. Gone. This power that allows you to control how you are affected by others, how others affect you. If you feel that this particular person or these people are your happiness, what's going to happen if this person wakes up one morning and decides to walk out of your life? Think about it. What's going to happen? Because you can't control this person. You can't force this person to stay in your life. So what if they decide that they no longer want to be in your life? Again, this goes to any person in your life, whether it's a romantic relationship or a platonic relationship. This is why you have to work on yourself. When you work on yourself, you realize that you do not need anybody, need anyone. And your happiness isn't outside of you. This is why you need to work on yourself, so that you don't place your happiness onto someone else. You don't have control of anything that happens outside of you, only what happens inside of you. Allow people to be bonuses in your life, to create beautiful memories. Allow people to bring happiness into your life, bring joyous moments into your life, while keeping in mind that this person is not your whole happiness. That without them, you will be totally okay, and you will and can be happy. Just to mention a few, are you happy to be lucky enough to be alive, to have a roof over your head, to have this device that allows you to be online, right? To search the web, to be able to be on YouTube? Aren't you grateful for the food on your table? There's a lot of things to be grateful for and happy for. Stop expecting people in your life to never make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, including you. So why expect others or those people around you to never, ever make any mistakes? Stop stressing how perfect you want, and stop stressing this person and putting this huge expectation over them. If the roles were switched and you were expected to make no mistakes, to be perfect and never ever make any mistakes whatsoever, how would you feel? I'll mention a few small mistakes that you can possibly make. Let's say perhaps you added too much salt to the eggs. Let's say you added too much sugar to the coffee, or even adding any cream to the coffee that was not expected of you. Or perhaps you bought the wrong thing at the grocery store. These are mistakes. It happens. We all make them, and it will continue to happen because it's life. That is life. So why put that pressure onto someone else? It's not cute, doesn't feel good, and you should not do that. What you expect from others, you should be able to do yourself and be okay with it. When you're able to step out of your perspective, out of your life, and out of your point of view, and place yourself in someone else's shoes, you're able to better understand their emotions and their behaviors. So, if you find that you have been putting this burden over someone and expecting them to be perfect, and you have noticed their behavior or the way they act, that's just a huge burden for anyone to feel that they have to be perfect. That is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you and I appreciate your time. Thank you for all of the support, for every view, for every like, for every comment. It means so much to me and it's so helpful. So like this video. If you did like it, then actually like it and give me a big thumbs up. Show me that you like it. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. What were you thinking while you were watching this video? And if you're not subscribed, then subscribe. You can always change your mind later on. And I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye.